As Tracy alluded to, no practice for the Rams on Friday, Tony.
Yeah, that's the red zone period. That's going to be interesting to watch today, but they walked through on Saturday to get themselves ready.
And to hold the practice, Jay Fluker at right guard. No Carson today, the running back, both inactive. And this, of course, is a run-heavy offense for Coach Pete Carroll. It's going to be Davis slipping through a tackle and peeling off a nice 12-yard run. Any other Los Angeles opponent this season. Back since week 3, they're the leading rushing team in the league. And here they go again on the ground for another nice run by Davis for 5, maybe 6.
Just that you had last time, knowing they're going to come in and stop the run.
You saw Fluker on the sideline. They love him, but he's out again with that calf injury, and a flag is out.
Illegal formation, offense. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Defensive line.
Yes, they do. And those guys, you don't want to get into a game where you're passing 40 times. They will rush the passer inside as well as anyone.
2nd and 10. And just a 2-yard gain.
And you see right down here, that's the matchup.
3rd and 8. And Wilson over the head for that throw for David Moore. And Wilson got hit low.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 58. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
So turns into a pass fest. You're playing right into the Rams' strength.
Now, new set of downs. Los Angeles 46. They flip it. Lockett, who's able to break it. Look at this one. Spins away from Littleton. What a run that was, but we've got another marker on the field. That was some effort by Tyler Lockett. Flag says.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 56. That 15-yard penalty is half the distance to the goal. Correction, half the distance to the goal. Automatic, first down.
So the now have a first down at the 14. Rolling out. Wilson just throws it incomplete. Davis remains the running back. Watch Baldwin at the top. He has not scored a touchdown this year. They're going to go on the ground again with Davis in traffic, plowing ahead down to the 8. 3rd and 4. Need to get to the 4 for a first. Wilson's first option taken away. Middle of the field. He throws. What a catch. Van Ness grabs it between 2 Rams for the touchdown.
Well, Van Ness just does a great job fighting off the release. And then really it's just an outstanding job by Russell Wilson. I mean, buying time and then finding that throw and having to be perfect. I mean, Johnson could have easily, with that ball,
including the roughing the passer that would have forced a punt. And the extra point by Janikowski is good.
People's homes all around. I mean, neighbors, their homes. It's devastating, really heartbreaking. He made the right call.
Countess on the run back, and he got tripped up quickly.
Of a Breeze Peyton where it's like, it's tough to beat these guys.
It goes across the middle, takes the 6 yards that was open, or just off the charts. The last 2 games against Seattle, Gurley has totaled 7 touchdowns. There's another throw, middle of the field, and a catch made by Wood.
Look effortless and easy, and I'm telling you, he has jumped up to a really next level of quarterbacking from where he was. I mean, it's really impressive to watch.
Fake the jet sweep, still has it. Gone, looking for options. And goes to Higbee at the last moment. 5 years as well as a linebacker coach for the Seahawks, and went on to the Raiders as a D coordinator for a while. There's a pass for another first down.
But it allows the players to have that extra 1/10 of a second to get open.
4 plays and 4 completions for Goff.
Turbo set.
Gurley, first handle, and it's a good one for 9. Gurley again, got the first down and 3 extra.
Turbo set.
Gurley, 3 straight handles, and another big gain, this time 8.
Gurley has that vision. He can feel things. Oh, look at that. Fake outside zone.
Going to go right back to Gurley. In the passing game, Gurley down the sidelines and jumps out of bounds near the 10.
It's almost
90-something% of the time.
No one's even close.
Here's first and goal from the 10, and finally how they try to defend it. You talk about, and they all talk about the simplicity of it as they go to the end zone, and they got a touchdown to Gerald Everett.
Well, he's going to go up, and because Gurley comes out of the backfield, Everett's able to wrap right around right, and Goff looks him off, and that's, I mean, Seattle can get themselves in the playoffs, and today is a big-time move they have to have.
Hugely important for them to consider that. Sirline.
We do these four things, and we think they're really hard for you to determine which one is coming at you. And they do it really well, and they just, McVay does it at the right times. And they got good people.
Touchback. The brothers. And there's Davis for 5.
We think we're looking at a playoff team, and their defense is outstanding. And that offense is tough to guard. They got that Kansas City offense.
2nd and 5, Baldwin with the catch for about 6. And saw Davis shaking up a couple of plays ago. And look at Penny get an opening. And Penny's taken off down the sideline. And able to close in on him was LaMarcus Joyner. Play of his rookie season, 38 yards.
Well, it's an outstanding job up front. And really, Sweezy, we got to get a clip of that. Someone start filming that.
He said he'd run heavy today, especially by Seattle. I didn't know you were talking about the assistants. There's Wilson, flings it to Lockett. Able to pivot around the defender.
You know their defense, is down with them. But this is eerily similar to that pound with Marshawn Lynch over and over again.
Push. You got 2-6.
It's Penny. And Penny, look at that move to the outside, and the rookie's going to score his first NFL touchdown.
Watch the edge right here. We're going to put him in a bind, and Russell, as he gets this, you see right there, it'd be common just, he didn't know who to go to, and he went to theirs. It's just hard to learn all the system, everyone to be gap sound on every play, Jim.
Janikowski adds the...
They're in a shootout of going back and forth over and over again. So
here's the handoff.
Outside zone.
31.
That zone, and then there's a play action, there's a screen. He just looks at the defense, and they're calling the play right here. You see him talking to everyone? Some guy's going to come back across the field. Tight end. Yes.
And here's the little toss to Woods. Nice wiggle. Picks up the first out to the 39.
Looking at the line, telling people what to do. We're going to block these guys. Here's the play versus this coverage.
Got a new set of downs. 39-yard line and completion for a short gain.
It's the exact same look to the defense over and over.
2nd and 7. Looks to go deep, and he connects on the sideline again. It is a catch by Cup.
Looks good to me.
Picks up 25, and
yeah, that's in.
What a second-year star he's turned out to be out of Eastern Washington. Inside handoff, and that is Woods taking it for...
It's really hard to defend. Now Seattle's going back to what they did up front the first time that gave the Rams trouble. These 3 big guys are going to be way low inside and say, you're done running these little things.
So
you got to throw it.
Inside the 20. Goff goes over to Gurley. Steps aside from one defender. Takes it for 4. 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff to Gurley. Over to Cup. And it's going to set him back about 3 yards. 4 for 4 between the two teams. But they got a 3rd and 8 with Goff able to get out of the pocket and throw it away.
Did you get him here?
What do you think?
Yeah, you overcome.
I don't do that. I don't do the announcer's jigs.
Nope.
Saw 2 touchbacks come in his direction. Ready in this game. Will he get a run back chance here? No. Back.
And another extra tackle in the game. No tight end.
There's Wilson's pass to Lockett. And he's decked after 8, maybe 9. Former basketball player at Western Kentucky.
That's why he can move.
2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. Precise. Had 2 Rams waiting for him, including Aaron Donald. 3rd and 5. Look at all the Rams on the line. 7 of them now. And, of course, 3 of them drop back as Wilson is taken down at the 21.
So here he comes right here. Pushes Sweezy right back into the quarterback. And watch. Boom, right into you. And tape, it leaps off at you. It's like, wow, this is Ray.
Michael Dixon, rookie punter out of Texas. And there was pressure up the middle by Littleton, but he got it away, and he boomed it all the way back to the 15. Nelson. As Natson returned it out to the 21, where the Rams will start now for the third drive of the game. Complete.
You know, heyday era, you could say, which was really just recent, but, you know, you didn't think they'd come out and, I mean, they're physical, Jim. They really are a different team. You see a good play action by Goff.
Fires it.
It would be really tough for them not to get a chance to have a game getting into the playoffs or get there, because I think that they get really low. See that front? That's their old 46 now. See how they're really tight in there? That means you ain't going to run this right in the A-gap. And now it's got to run right outside here. So you're going to make that tackle if they run it.
Going to go up top, pick it up with Cup.
Cooper. That guy has to be involved in the run game on 3rd and 1, or he doesn't.
Fake it to Gurley and go down the middle of the field. Open target. It is Cooks.
180. Rank 5-4. Feel like drive. Turbo set.
Gurley gets the handoff. Early contact on him. Receivers.
And they're faking that same fake over and over again.
And that pass well defended there by Shaquille Griffin.
Exactly right. It was impressive. That's why if you get a great scheme, it matters. It really does.
3rd and 7. Coming after him, and they've taken him down at the 48 on the Rams side. You got to watch out for Hecker. Throw it, he can fake it and run with it like he did last week. You saw Ken Norton, by the way, celebrating on the sideline as his deep.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 24 of the kicking team. That penalty is 15 yards from the succeeding spot. Automatic, 1st down, timeout.
That's just 26 yards so far netted between the two in the 2nd. Here's a 1st down for Seattle. And that's Mike Davis at the Coliseum with the old Reggie Bush days. Lindell White, Marshawn Lynch days up in Seattle. And they've been running with great efficiency since week 3. Not this time, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, okay? Well, there's only 6 blockers right there. That means someone is free for the Rams. And the Seahawks are still running the ball. Good coaching.
3rd and 6. Good crowd here at the Coliseum urging on this defense as they get to Wilson for a 2nd time. And once again, it's Aaron Donald.
That's just a fantastic. Look at Sue and Donald go right around, and then you send a linebacker right in the middle. I mean, it's a great stunt, some off balance.
Yep, both of his sacks have come on 3rd down. Gives him 12 now on the season. In fact, he has sacked now Russell Wilson more than any other quarterback in the league. Gets 2 cracks on him a year. That's 10 times he's sacked him. Natson down to about the 24. Another penalty marker is out.
You know, Donald.
During the return, holding, number 41 of the return team. That penalty is half the distance to goal. 1st down, timeout.
Straight running play. Gurley showing that speed for 11.
Right there, key for a quarterback, your ability to keep points. As the Rams run the same play over and over again.
And it works again for Gurley. But 1,000 yards this early in the season would be quite an achievement. 2nd and 1. Looking deep ball, looking deep. And deep. Got the connection with Woods at the Seattle 48.
Don't you love what they did, though? I mean, we talk about them going all in, right? This offseason, a little risky. But me and you talk about why they did that.
Here's the toss to Gurley. Breaks a tackle. He's got another 1st down for 10. Up the 4, just a 9-yard run by Gurley. Here they go out of the gun on 1st down. Goff will slide for about 5 at the feet of KJ Wright.
You can throw Sean McVay in there if you want.
Yeah. Coach of the year last year. Here's Goff spinning around and flings it in the area of Coop.
I like it. It's not It looks a little strange, but it was pretty smart.
Save 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, they're in field goal range still.
Here's the 3rd and 6. And again, quickly, they get it to Cooks. Defender tries to hurdle over the block of Woods. Move the chains to the 24. Look at this little jet sweep. Had 2 Rams look like they could catch it. It's Cooks tiptoeing down the sideline. That last play was a pass play for 7. Sets up a 2nd and 3. Back in the red zone. Now they toss it outside to Gurley. Gurley got an opening. Gurley on the go! Touchdown, Los Angeles! Wait till you see the block by Robert Woods.
Well, Woods seals the edge, and look at Whitworth right there. That's your left tackle.
Look how far down.
You're going to make good cuts all the time.
Extra point, Zerline, good. Gurley now.
It's this area, and believe me, they were very heartbroken this week.
And another Zerline touchback, which marched 86 yards to the end zone.
Well, you see now they're going with a little more spread. Not the extra tight end who's a tackle. As you see the pass rush here taking a long time to get to the quarterback. Oh, there we go.
Offense number 3.
Took a long time to snap it.
First
Even here. The Pats have lost before, you know, but not this late in the year very often. That kind of loss.
Not like that this late in the season.
No, I mean, when was the last time? I mean, not that you have it off the top of your head, but I mean,
this time there.
That is 2 games now. You had Patricia and then Vrabel, right?
Yep, 2 Belichick assistants with 2 wins this year.
They just know them. It makes it harder.
2nd and 4. And yards on the ground. So doing exactly what they wanted to do. Completes this one to Davis. Stutter step move. Just pushes one defender out of the way and takes it to the 50. We talked about the Super Bowl, winning one of them.
It's how you can get these other players and go risk a few things. I mean, Seattle kept a lot of big-time talents around, and you're seeing now guys get a little older. Things happen.
50 on the ground off 9 carries, replaced by Penny.
This should be a timeout if you're Seattle here.
3 Rams throw him to the ground, and there is the quick timeout. But Atlanta losing today doesn't hurt their cause in Seattle. 2nd and 11. Pass caught. Turnaround, backing up a couple yards after the catch.
Seconds right here. Oh.
There's the timeout called now.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
3rd and 7. Sliding and throwing, and in his hands, but knocked out by Littleton.
And if all of a sudden you get them 5, you're kicking a field goal. All of a sudden they don't do it, you go back 5 yards, it's just helping your punter.
Here's Dixon. Takes a little bit off of it. Hits it the 1. What a bounce. And look at that coverage downfield.
You can't really do anything other than just hand this ball off right here, coming to this side.
Let him kneel down by Goff.
That's smarter even. But this one, because if Seattle wants to keep that same philosophy of running, you got to stay close.
That's like the old, getting back to your point, the old wishbone. Gurley, his biggest concern, 9 carries for 76 yards. And here is Gurley, and he just slips right through an ankle tackle.
So you see why Penny scored earlier? It's because the D lineman took the quarterback.
Here's the toss outside to Gurley. And he's got another.
Here, though, they've got to stop Gurley. And when you commit to that, look at how much time Goff has there.
Over the head of Cooper Kupp. And that was.
But if you're going to stop this run, you got to do all these guys right in here tight. Now, this is a blitz and a dropout kind of a formation where one guy comes, one comes out.
On 3rd down, Goff. The flag flying.
Holding. Defense, number 28. That penalty will be declined. Result of the play, 1st down.
It was Coleman.
Hard to stop the run. Outside zone. You see this? I mean, it's the same play.
There's Gurley. He's got his 100-yard game.
Take a look at the tight end. His leverage and where he aligns will tell you a lot. Is he off the ball a little bit? Is he back here? Is he way up close? So he's really close. I don't think he's going to come down the line. Someone else is.
Goff still has it, and he throws it to Gurley. Right in the whole group of Ram blockers And he's in.
They can just come out and hand off to the receiver this time and back, take it.
There's Goff in trouble. And you got Frank Clark on him. Along with Frank Clark. Malcolm Brown comes in for Gurley on 2nd and 14.
Full start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Anything here. If you love the run game, you can hand it off. You can play action, you can do whatever.
So you give it to Cooks on a wide receiver screen, and he gets about 6 or 7 back. Malcolm Brown, the running back. It's me, Brown. Locker out in front. Brown tries to split the defenders, but he stopped 3 yards short. Well, Zerline's kick is true, right into the net. Once again, they'll start a series from the 25. Switch over to that left side, first down snap coming.
You can use that in play action, just like they do here.
Coming after him. And Wilson able to get the pass away. Flag is down. Ball is picked by Peters.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 22. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
And 6 touchdowns, second most in the league coming into the week after they took the pick away. He threw the football up into the stands and just a handoff to
In that box. And the safety was supposed to be way back is there. The other safety's up top.
2nd and 6. Running play successful again, enough for the first by Penny. It had 17 rushes today, 8 pass attempts. This will be another rush. A nice one it is. He stretches out near the first down. Fetty, one of those linemen who was able to keep him out of the play. 1st and 10. Back to Penny. This is exactly the play. He ran for a touchdown, and it's working again with Wilson out there. Finally, Wilson gets out. A little fracas
After play
going
was
on.
over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 65. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Ooh, the penalty after the play and the mark off. 1st and 10. Back at the 40. Davis back at running back.
This is where you take your shot right here if you're Seattle. Something faking and then offsides and then false start.
Full start.
Another 5.
Offense number 81. 5-yard penalty. First down.
You know, when we're talking
Minutes if they can.
1st and 15 from the gun. Scrambling for the 2nd time, sliding for about 6.
You're seeing them pay dividends.
2nd and 10. They're going to go over to lock in. He's able to catch up with it. What a tackle. What a tackle by Troy Hill.
Teams play better. Plays like that.
3rd and 11. They also have him out of field goal range at this point, presumably. Even with Janikowski's big leg. Here's Wilson. Incomplete.
After play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 56.
Oh, boy.
It's a dead ball foul. This is the first in the category for number 56. If he gets another foul like that, he will be disqualified.
Well, he did get 26. Penny is the running back, tailback. Penny for about...
Couldn't have been that nice because that's
I'm just watching you. That's where you should be on camera right there. 2nd and
You know I
7.
wanted to say something.
Wilson going to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! It's Lockett with the reception for the touchdown. Who he throws the football to. You ready for this?
Well, I think it's Lockett. Do you have something else that I don't know?
I'm talking Lockett.
Oh, right there.
He gives up the foot. Going to keep you in suspense. Janikowski, extra point to go up by a point.
And you know what? He's finally getting time. He's had a little bit of a struggle these last few years with very little time in the pocket. And you're seeing
2 touchdowns today because he kept 2 touchdown drives alive that would have been punting situations. The opening drive of the game and that last one on personal foul penalties.
Exactly right. That's how.
This is on infraction. Defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That lasted 5 off the penalty. Thank you, Tracy.
That's exactly right, too.
It is. Big story. 2nd and 3. Fake to Gurley. Now going to throw it. in the area of 1st and 5, and now it's a 3rd and 3.
Well, they're doing it again on 3rd and 3. That means they don't want you to run the ball and get the first.
It's the middle. Catch is made by Everett. So Aaron Jones, after coughing it up late in the game against the Patriots, coming back with a big performance today. Goff, deep drop pass caught at the 48. Snag that was for 14.
Watch this route. That's hard when the leverage is on the sideline. You still have to get back outside.
On the previous drive, went over 3,000 yards for the season, and right into the arms of Jefferson. He's the first.
And they're still doing it, same thing over and over. Those 5 right there on the line.
Full start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
2nd and 15. Goff. Pass intended for Cooper Kupp. 3rd and 15. Got to get all the way to the 39 of the Seahawks for the first. Oh, wide open. It's Woods. Inside the 20. Robert Woods.
Just a quick toss maybe. Got to get up and hand it.
Gonna go with Gurley. Able to. 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line. Don't have to run a play here in this quarter. And they're going to wait till the 4th to snap it. Had 7 lead changes over the last 2 meetings. Start the 4th with play action. Goff throws. Ball caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Higbee.
It's the 4th quarter. And Higbee, well, look at this though. That's a block, a chip, and then a back shoulder throw to a tight end. A handoff is the right front, a motion across to see if anyone's with you. Nobody motions with you. So now the quarterback knows the play.
To give to Gurley. He is stacked up. He has met Rams tight end for the season coming in. Now they have 2 today. Rams tight ends, one by Higbee, one by Everett. They were up there. We're on the phone. They were wondering. Wilson still has it. And again, the stretch out.
He wants that extra inch.
He gets it. It's twice today. As Penny is thrown back behind the line of scrimmage by Littleton. Wilson gonna run again. Big game for Wilson. That's now 5 times he's scrambled, and 4 of them have gone for 10 plus. That was his longest run of the season. Penny back in, down to the 41 in the game for 60. Had only 118 on the ground coming in. Here he is throwing on the run, finding Baldwin, and Hill shoves him out, but another first down for the Seahawks.
Personal foul.
Another
Roughing the passer.
personal foul.
Defense number 93. Penalty enforced after this is a goal. Automatic. First down.
This one on Sue, and that's the 5th personal foul on the Rams today. From the 13. Penny. Able to get 2, maybe 3 out of that.
Seattle's up in the ball.
And the Rams are out of position on defense. A couple of players just got to the sideline in time. And there's McVay running down to get a timeout.
After discussion on the field, Seattle substituted, and we did not allow Los Angeles to match up. Therefore, we're giving the Rams back their timeout. They are not being charged their 2nd timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Little toss. Baldwin pushed out by Peters. 3rd down and 5. Can pick up the first at the 3.
They can throw it outside. They're one-on-one, top of your screen.
Wilson smashed.
Gets held, and Sue still gets to the quarterback, and you see, look at these 2 big guys. I mean, Donald's relentless. Sue does a great job as well.
Sebastian Janikowski. And He knocks it through. A fantastic game. Janikowski, onside kick, and it's recovered right away by the Rams. Josh Reynolds.
Set because the kick. I don't know why he's
33 in his 19-year career.
that ball.
Reynolds was ready for it.
It's supposed to be wider, probably, I'm guessing.
That's Woods. That's Woods down to the 24. What'd you think of the timing of that onside kick? 10 minutes to go.
I mean, it's the same as any decision. You're a genius if it works. If not, you put yourself in a hole.
Play action and throwing it away. 1967 cut, help to the sideline and Goff down to the 10 on target.
Change their offense a little bit with how they run the same plays, but you're going to this spot instead of this spot. And they've been doing that today.
First and goal. Fake to Gurley. Goff well protected. Looking and no one there.
That's what they did. They worked
for the
them.
second half.
Yes.
Successful onside kick.
And you could have all of a sudden got a lead based on nothing more than that.
Second and goal. Coming after Goff. Gurley's almost intercepted right off his hands.
Play. Goff does a good job doing it, but
Coleman coming up and blitzing, and Gurley turning around, took his eye off of it.
gonna have to. We talked about it today.
Hold him to a field goal, be huge. Over to Cooks. Cooks down to the 2. After the good old days. The hold, the kick is good. With half of last year before their game down in Mexico City. So the Rams are going to do before they take on Kansas City a week from tomorrow night. It'll be some game.
You're saying that
They made requests to the league if they could get that Denver game on the front end of the Mexico City game, like the Patriots did last year, denied. As Wilson slides for another 4 or 5.
this is where you like having Russell Wilson. This is where he starts to try and take over the game with his legs. This isn't going to be the same running offense the whole time. They're going to try and do a little bit of everything on this drive.
And they plow ahead with Penny.
Now knows if it's man-to-man or zone. He sees it, he knows it's man. Now you're trying to look for your slant or your crosser, or you're throwing it outside quickly.
3rd and 3. Ball is on the ground. Picked up by the Rams. Carried into the end zone. I believe he's down. That's Dante Fowler of all people. He stripped it. He's the one who caused it.
Down by contact.
We're going to rule him down at the 9. Fowler, who had
Quarterback has to go backwards right there. You see that? And then he's right back into there, and Fowler makes up for those plays like you just said, Jim.
Yep.
Russell wanted to throw the ball earlier. He just waited a tick to let it go.
From the 9. Handoff to Cooks. Got a blocker out there. Cooks finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Anyone else in the league, they hand the ball off on these. And when you hand it off, they've lulled them to sleep all game. They keep running that motion. Great timing on that call.
Extra point is good.
Be upset that his day was bad no matter what.
There's the run back. It's the first time today Rocket gets a chance to run one out, and flag comes flying in 2.
During the return, we have an illegal double team block by the receiving team, number 84 and 87. That penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul, half the distance to goal, first down.
That would seal it. It's not over. 5:43 to go, but backed up to the 10 and now down 12. To Davis.
And they're going to let these guys go. And they're lucky that Donald's on the sideline right now.
2nd and 3. And that's good for a first down. A great coach. Under 5 to go, Wilson.
That's a cat. Keep getting up and go. As long as you've got the big guys on the sideline, Donald and Sue, I'd keep throwing this ball over and over again. We'll come back and run it when we get down in the end zone, the red zone.
Setting up screen to Davis.
Comparatively, when Donald gets back in the game.
4:25 to go. They need 2 touchdowns. Down 12. Wilson picks up another first while scrambling.
You see him right here in that little spot.
Davis trying to go outside. And he's got 3 more.
You just got to score on this drive, and then we'll think about the next one and see how much time is left. Just make the correct play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And Davis drops it, although he had a defender closing in. Joyner.
You might have a chance to get across the field if they want to use him.
Here's Baldwin. Bounces off the hip, picks up the first. Great piece of running by Doug Baldwin, who's been
inside. He's inside the slot up top. I'd keep looking at him each throw.
First down. Wilson breaks out of the sack. And again, stretches out.
It's like you can brush, just as long as you're not grabbing. I think that was the right call.
He's rushed for 5 first downs in this game. Delay give to Penny.
Huge, like every single play. I'm taking a shot right now in the middle of the field if the safeties get wide, or if they come downhill, then it's outside.
Russell taking off. Got another first down. Flag down as he goes out of bounds at the 5.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
To play. Seattle with all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 14. Look in the middle. At his target. Still trying to crawl toward the end zone. Is 1st and goal from the 3. Look at this formation.
This is where they like Russell to move. The problem is all these guys over here aren't going to let Russell Wilson keep the ball if he fakes it.
Play action. Throw. Davis with a touchdown catch.
That's a fantastic play call. So you go for 1 here. You're going to be down 5. You could go for 2, in my opinion, to create it 39-32.
Oscar gets that point after, and we had that graphic about how. Look at this. Into the field of play, scooped up by Manson at the 13. Sandwiched it to 25.
That's interesting. I like stuff that's a little new. Got away with a false start there.
Jet sweep. Oh, almost lost the ball. Woods had to grab it a 2nd time, and it's a loss of 6 or 7. Moment here for Seattle's defense.
Well, you're seeing right there, they were prepared for this coming into the week. That's that jet. Everybody's down. This could be a big play.
It's Gurley. Big run to about the 26. It'll be 3rd and 9.
If you're Seattle, you got to go after him.
Full start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
1:40 to go and a 3rd and 14 for the Rams. Toss over to Cooks. And Seattle's going to get the football back. Backtracks to the 16. Surveys the field, and he is met at the 25. Super punt by Hecker. 16 of 20, including 3 touchdown passes. In trouble. Tries to get it away. It's going to be ruled. Well, they're playing like it's a fumble, as that is Donald running with it. The officials have thrown a flag as there's a scuffle on the sideline. He'll rule it as
The ruling
such.
on the field was an incomplete pass.
I never saw any signal for that initially.
Incomplete pass, and there was a receiver in the area. After the play, we have fouls on both teams. Unfortunate dead ball, personal foul, 99 and 68. Those fouls will offset as dead ball fouls, and it will be 2nd down.
Getting rid of this ball to avoid loss of yardage and the running of the clock, so some judgment there. Yeah.
On we go with 2nd and 10. 1:19 to play. Going on the run, finding his target, Lockett.
Guy in the deep middle of the field, over the middle, and I want sideline down here. This guy needs to be an out and back to the flat, and then you're throwing a guy in the middle if they take that away.
That went for 29. Taken off again. He's going to slide, and now the clock's going to keep on.
Pocket.
Scenario.
You're exactly right.
2nd and 10. Got rid of it. Going to the end zone and over the head of Moore, who was well covered.
Here he can run it out, and this guy's definitely one-on-one up top.
Here's Wilson. Trying to get out of the jam, throws it away. It'll be 4th down.
Come after him. You just play defense. They still got to get another 1st down.
Timeout first, Rams.
The middle of the field. The middle of the field, Jim. That's where you want to throw this.
Wilson on the run, gets rid of it. Over the head of Lockett. And the Rams are going to hold on for the victory.
The Ebicom makes him get out of the pocket, and that throw just gets away from him barely as he tries to float it over. And you saw Lock Tough week, obviously, in so many different ways.